lack of fuel or the lack of internet. Look, there's our picture. We don't even have a camera tonight because of the situation. But I do want to talk about the fuel crisis and what a timely protest from our friends Insulate Britain, aka Extinction Rebellion. This is the same people, isn't it? Are Insulate Britain any different from Extinction Rebellion? And have they chosen the worst possible time to start blocking the road when the country is struggling in a fuel crisis? Or is that, is that just their opportunity? That here they are blocking an ambulance and members of the public had to come out and move them along and do what the police were not willing to do. Like, fair enough, if you've got a cause, I respect people who stand up for what they believe, even if I disagree with the point they're making. If you're willing to make a stand, then fair enough. And I think we should respect our enemies as well as our allies. But I have of these individuals. But maybe you're a. If you want to come and chat to me, just click the link in the description, and we'll get you on the screen. And if you don't want to show your face, because I'm not showing my face tonight, you don't have to. There I am on the famous BBC test card. Those of you old enough to remember what it was like when you woke up early in the morning, possibly on a weekend, and the TV hadn't started yet, and you just had this rather weird picture of a clown. Look, there's me teaching the clown a lesson, which is quite funny, I thought. And you'd have a beeping noise in the background, beep. And I think the idea was that you could tune the colours on your television and make sure that your TV was all in working order. But that's just me showing my age. Dardasha in the comments is saying, why not show your face? Oh, I've got a terrible spot and I'm too shy. I don't want anyone to see. Several reasons, really, Dardasha. I think sometimes when you take away the image, people listen to the words more, kind of like the reason why most piano tuners are deaf, no, blind. Which is it? Whichever it is, you gain more. And you know what? Today when I got home, I was in the house alone, and for some reason, I shut one eye, and I started walking around with one eye shut. And I thought, what would it be like if I was blind in one eye? If I lost the sight in one eye, how much would I appreciate the sight in the other eye, and how difficult it would be? And of course, you lose your depth perception if you go blind in one eye, like my late grandmother did, God rest her. For the last, like a couple of decades of her life, she was blind in one eye, and it always made me appreciate my eyesight. So we've lost Instagram and Facebook, but let's try and be grateful for retaining our senses if we have kept them. House of Commons is saying great image. Yeah, thank you. And I actually came up with this before the whole Facebook and Instagram disappearing. But maybe it was kind of pre-cognizant of me, maybe. Dardasha saying we missed those days. I don't even want to have a TV these days. Well, Dardasha, if you watch any BBC content, even if it's on the iPlayer, you better have a TV license or they can pop round and ask you, where is it? Owen Keeling is asking, what are the Pandora leaks? Some information about billionaires and, squillionaires has been released online. And I'm sure it's nothing new that we know that the richest of the rich are being, are exploiting us, are living life at our expense. But it's recently been exposed online. I mean, I wish we could hear more from WikiLeaks. Julian Assange is in prison for releasing the truth, yet we're all up in arms about the Pandora leaks and saying, "Oh, isn't it terrible that these millionaires are exploiting us?" But actually, maybe the real culprits, we can't even mention their names. Maybe we don't even know who they are. Do you think Jeff Bezos is really the richest man in the world?